yes, I had to remove the supposed it would be gross. I just used naturally for a sense of hygiene. So the spot with alcohol, I'm sorry for that, and exactly some cabinets and a towel, which for this moment I didn't use, just for hygiene naturally. But exactly, it's just we're cleaning my normal cavities, that you understand, which it means sensitive, normal biology, anatomy, and I will remove it exactly. So, I'm sorry. Okay, that machlechimim, lefesachli, so softly, and after that, some emulsion. Germasis sauce. This will be hydrosoluble, right? Right, and remotless masechli shvatamim is the best. Get rid of these bottles here, the best of softly this matlachimim, and we're showing to you Hashem, stuff. Remember, I'm sorry, the partition video. Blech masechalakim, is the inside, right? Something $9 million for it, just in case. And come back there, with some ink for the dismissabilizing click. You remember, and my face doesn't help me at the morning, and neither at the with the glass. Sorry. Okay. My stuff, a little bag that I already removed the stuff. Sodoma-Gomorra, always the twisty shit brain. Sorry, black masechalin, like this compacted as well, right? This compacted. Yeah. Pretended to be a micro C. And also this, alright. I'm going to say something to you about having some definitely clipping, right? So I'm going to clipping with this of the clothes. This nano, and I'm going to clip that and inside the clip is just a fabric. Then caliber pen, oh, it's just I was covering. Oh, really? And the dogs will spark around me for the reason of I will use drugs. Well, the alienated pigeon had to make another position while through walking, and have you seen me? Not even pigeons! So Sodoma-Gomorra ciudad evangelica, and sorry the words, and sorry the victims. You got it. And I will taking Untitled Chapter and removing from one side into another still that the generados evangelistas, I'm sorry for this, the money of praying carnival, I will rob them. Gives on the same service, on the same generation, and gives some aided in degenerados for the component the circus of criminales, degenerados, atrofiados, psicópatas, which Comisaría 12 is the core for praying and carnival, and 11, or 12, 11, 10th, and 26th, and 14th, and 13th, which were and is still 17th. With the less humanity on the restructuring for, oh, here nothing happens, washing the face, oh no, nothing happens, and move forward for another side of the city for the people making the degeneration is business. Oh, we don't touch our bodies, are the elite for the country, whoever has a problem, okay, they can handle or hang on. Remotlet machlech lisochle gilisochle chimba flechrat and fesharev and chemat livisochle visim. So, like we said, going back for check it out. Oh. Okay. Already. I've left nothing. So you want to. It has the theme on, but. Anyone? The original of Android. You love me not to life from the Goma, the Arizona. That was Saint Hanimid, in Blavestak Machalidin, in Blavestak Machalidis of the Din. And I'm sorry, some countries blocked it this, and I hope Celine to be okay. I'm sorry for this, and I know she didn't have nothing to do with this, and if no people doesn't want to, okay, they don't want to. I'm going to give the explanation of the lyrics. The lyrics doesn't mean schizophrenia or mind ill. It means a different story, like Linda's and much older. However, this is, I were about to make the comment and I were blocked. And I'm going to put this behind the soul for this, October the 10th, Shabbat, Shalom, and I'm sorry the terms, 2015, 1109. So suddenly, Rebbe Lechma Chaliki from a Tzachaliki Pochmo, for the Tzachaliki Shmot Lechma Anchanim, and Sechlesim, and Melech, and Shem, and all of you. So I can. You love me back to life, life from the corner, the way you sold it. You love me back to life, life from the corner to love you again. And bless you, Salina, love is so much precious. Thank you for sharing this with me. And bless it seem the sender records, companies, and and bless and I'm sorry, my state and my condition of voice. This is 11:10, past 10 in Buenos Aires now, and I am Alhamdulillah E.BLANCO, Redemi, birthed at September 7, 1968 in Buenos Aires, and Elishel and E.BLANCO, Redemi, my ID, in Israel. The same person that supposedly ain't not recognized in Argentina. And the reality of this with the same this name that recognizes me, going to Gov-il at the Israel land to demanding for damages to the government about me, royalty of them, riolik ma'im motim. But okay, Allah is saying and bless you so much. I hope you to be okay in your house. I love you already so much, and I'm so sorry that's all. And I know you meant, and I know you are, with justice partisan, we are working with this. Bless you so ever. Rebbe zegt mag gelijk sofes niet. En Rebbe gaat jullie not in. And bless you gaan, my last file on voice recording, I'm going to converting. I'm going to show you which not possible. You know I'm using this, that I just don't know the media converter. You can see, sorry. Media converter. So I do this. I'm singing 4 as this while, and I just end at this third. Sounds, and I come for the last I just done, which is this one, and which will be 137. If I am not wrong, let me see. Converting now, just coming to what? That sound themselves. To corroborating if there is the last I ever been. This have stolen to me already. Well, I just were doing this class of us recordings. Recording, voice recording. No. That is 143. And then come to my application. Now I come to the application again, and I do. Come again to directory root, sounds, I got it. So it comes and converting to MP3. So I from 3GA, which is the voice recording of Android, that everyone rolls, because of whenever you send MMS, you make a voice recording or a 3GP video recording in a very brief data and wait for what it is, data itself, and you can send a message, MMS, multimedia message, talking about, so anyone, any Android, and also firmware rolls it. So this perros, rolls in my Android iPhone. Estupidísimo degenerado sodomita, sorry the word. Anyway, my violence is for other reasons. I'm so sorry, and I love you so much, and I know you are there fighting as well. And I want you to talk to Daphne team and your runners like you are really near right there, and you are precious always. I love you so much. Remotlet Mahali especially timid, but Rebesech Lachamatim converting. And I'm going to put it like I've done the rest. Then Rebesech Lachmatlik it is sochtle, Eveseshale and Lachmatimide. So, for the last, like you wanted, I'll show it to you. I'm using the computer, and that's really that I will rather I am myself special. My toy, it's ugly. Nanotech on gold stamp and platinum, titanium, and gold copper alliation, the coil inside, with a very diaphragm of silicon and oxide of titanium toy. Nanotech, exactly. You wanted to show you, this is not a model. Alright. Remoplasma cefage ambletim, remoplasma C revisage the model. Sorry. Remoplasma C revisage remoplasma C plan rebebli revisage poblet nanotech in a very so simple shape, but it's exactly the technology I just told you. Remoplasmacitis for the clean, weird price, but real one. This health professional self-mod shall be around at the Argentinian price for about 2,800 pesos, and it's around 900 pesos here. So there is a very 50 to 80K, 50 hertz, 80 kilohertz, 18, sorry, forgive me, 18 kilohertz, and in a very deep, nice captation, a very smooth, soft noise, which is almost imperceptible for condenser, and works amazing. I didn't use it yet. There, ending the converting. Alright, and this, and that. Alright, Rebesech Mashechlim, and Betlik Chavesech Lachanavam, and Seshov Lebesech Chavesech Lisafim. Thank you, Marty. Protect selling and everyone there satisfied. So this and that. Betlik Machlam, media converter, folder, getting in, and coming to. Last hour. Betlik Machalitim, copy. ומבלחי ביסוד לבצעם שווה השוואה תימים דחלסים. Copy. So I do micro SD, my stuff, compacted, Hemoplex here, right? Hemoplex Mahalivisot Ledim is the same. Exactly, I switched it. Lefmas Halivi also. For there to, but he's showing the one so identifying and also. Sorry, and the L1. Remoplasmasim, entrance, got it. Entrance, and paste. Processing, already. Okay. Come back. The stuff, right, and Remoplasmasim, and they already rubbing off. We done it. He's done it to us. And for the Lefsiman, they are dangerous shit. And we have problem, and I'm sorry for the words, and I know, Mr. President, you wanted us to be a little bit popular on the reality of what we naturally much of times say. which we don't need, but sometimes the tiredness and the reality of you put me annoyingly tired, so shit. Bethlehem, right. Remarkably domestic. And if I will ever have responsive my laptop that they keep some blocking up and give some blocking the sense of hell. Oh, I show you, see? Unresponsive and this. Card reader. Well, makes the time up to saying, oh, we're us, and he installed it to us. You think it's got a thing? Alright, and gives some response because of the SIG that generates this. Look, this is not my antivirus. It's completely non-working and doesn't have no background because of I deactivated it all. It's done. So I'm gonna unconnect again my modem while I just put back that the generates make the faults and switching my software, my registers, and everything. So suddenly, while I tell you everything, and I am disconnecting for the reason of this also. With this Cisco, it's not exactly the element 4, so I disconnect it all. And they give some wireless over the we expertise and we're making national security. He's stealing to the police and to the government and to the delirantes generados on the less humanity, trading for the being that the generados convincible we are right. So suddenly, through this, there I got my window and unresponsive still because of the perro de guarda are doing. So suddenly, you see, this should disappear. And there, see? My antivirus is non-working, except for that. It installed, which is a DPIDBM engine that is abstracted over my device, which is my antivirus on my account, Google Packavast, which US doesn't have nothing to do, but here I'm a friend of President, supports the whole of the degeneration on rise to against my country! The patriotic Sodoma. Bethlehem Ramatlech Machalvim. Bethlehem Batlech Maximim. Look at the responsive. I have 2/5 of my storage capacity and my RAM is okay for. And look. Avast icon. And I disconnected it. Those responses. It's what this perro de guarda are permanently doing, obsessed and deliring they will ever make me be, and shaping for we are gonna get killed, and we're gonna be it, and we're gonna win, government of the world, and I will deny her. Still. Perras delirantes atrofia. Bethlehem inters. So suddenly, sorry for this and my violence, which naturally, right? Okay. Remotlech matzech livis otle befer vechalivis otle sichel, ra evach mater en botle distika, re modle timadle vesenshoe spitzivis sichekel. Refech mol, refech spotlek, Refok moan likam, re afable defosher, re aplachmatzich islita kachal a emot min. Vel kishkevat karavet fokma lemustavat, inshkol ki ri mod leves enso ad leves mat lidanka regisosher. Verbat la Babilon, metlik ibase kovachli, sevik anrat mandelimar. Se kivitzach limbo leter, revipakal rachel vesot levesesher, imbotlech matzech ligishmotlech mian ravetzim, and sle okara vefechalam in sosel shmetzimim. This keeps completely unresponsive. not even the antivirus gives a window for. Rebatech matzechlis, oshevosh libi tzamaka rabit bat levat, afech mot lechmi and rebet levisos leviv. Slikat rambet ispod lemeki regish eres shovini, se okil rab chalech moklech chametzinim. And okay, Rona, I show you the process. Remoklech machal visech ligash betachacham, amblech masech levisod ivis inshvi. Remoklech machal visotika, refechol kivito shevet seresh teret matim. Repoch lakam, repoch likiva, et blevesosher, bencho elo elai, no kimote kerim bivoptiko elakimot, a el kochimiatam be'aleves motim. Then choblech hevelov, rovet fochmot, legimintash kemoshevov, rebafech machal visosherem. I deactivated, and just for about 2 seconds ago, and look the response time for this 6 yet, I'm sorry the word, which are Sodoma, Policía Federal Argentina, Gendarmería Nacional, Servicio de Inteligencia Argentino del Estado, Presidencia Argentina, Gendarmería Nacional, Ejército Argentino, saying that I have to be what they says, and this must happen, what they says must happen. Can you explain? Yes, Sodoma, maricas reventadas. Sorry the word, you need this too. I'm sorry. And they are. Rebafech machalevi sechlakim, and again with, I'm not telling homosexuals, that is an affairs that delivers into the destruction they causes, for they says they deserves. To giving people at the destruction, yelling at the way of Emblech Machlivi Sochlaki, corrupting and destroying, suppressing and delivering into a difference over Blech Machlichanam, saying that they are going to be the machos and the super females, and they disturbs the destruction of peoples that at the sensitivity which Adonai birthed shall be the denigrated, sick, like they says. Well, they are exactly what they pretend others to be. And forever. So the story of Sodoma is not a witch tale, it's a sick degeneration, Napikar Haman, which is dangerous and weak to understand. It's not a joke. Alright. Sodoma and Gomorrah are exactly that. There you have it. Unresponsive. Revefech machlech visosli givishefach lach habaklini tachni bablevsemabam remoplech machali visosli gishvatsemaplechachim imbo blevesechlakam gives obsessed on the putting more ground and more ground up on the grave and more ground for there to not be discovered nobody.